Episode 27, halfway to middle aged. Happy New Year.
Definitely Happy New Year. I mean, I'm a little run down today for sure.
This is J Bone. I'm Vernmo.
Fucking Pornhub.
What a great fucking name. Anyway, last night was rough. I believe the expression is I was rode hard and put away wet.
Last night was fine. It was
Yeah.
the waking up after the fact that kind of sucked.
Yeah, well, we did stay up till 3:30.
Yeah.
So. And those of you that don't know, he's 22, and that's fine. But when you're 46, staying up till 3:30, you better be in the ER with fucking appendicitis or a heart attack, because there is no reason somebody of my advanced age should be up that late drinking.
You
But
know,
I did
one
it.
of the funniest parts I found last night was we were doing the white elephant, and literally there's one man who's been sober for many, many years in that group.
Mhm.
He got the only gift in the White Elephant Bash that was beer pong cups and liquid IV for the next morning.
Perfect. Well, he also cheated me earlier on in the day by getting a 6 repeatedly in the game. You needed a 6, so I couldn't get a prize. I got a sticker, and that was it. But that's okay. Kind of a disappointing game night.
Guess
for
what? I
me.
didn't win a single thing in that little saran wrap game, so
Yeah, but you did win in the other one where you had to throw the ball into the
I
cup.
did get a cool fucking Christmas light necklace.
Perfect. So, Happy New Year's. Any resolutions you'd like to talk about? Anything? I've got a few.
For me, my only resolution that I think I could stick to is uh, being better with my time,
Mm-hmm.
better time management.
Yeah, I see that. So they're only realistic resolutions we're doing, or
I mean, we could say what we're gonna do in 2025, but I know
I'm gonna
come
work out more. I'm gonna watch
yeah
what I eat. I'm gonna eat a lot of vegetables. I'm not gonna drink soda. I'm gonna drink a lot of water. I'm not gonna drink alcohol ever again. That's my resolutions.
yeah. So and then what's the
The
realistic ones?
realistic one. Probably gonna try to eat less for about the first 2 to 3 weeks of
Yeah.
January. Maybe make it to the third week without a drink of alcohol before I start to really get the shakes and feel like I kind of need it. Um,
I would assume that this might be the biggest time of year for gym memberships.
it
No.
sure is. It sure is. And since I'm always at the same gym, this is when you start to see people stealing your machines. So new people. They come in, they're all hot to trot, as they say, and they start
Never heard
stealing.
hot to trot before,
No, you
but
don't know that one?
nope.
Really? That's one resolution. I think I'd like to be more present with my wife and kids, stay off the cell phone. I think I can handle that. Maybe set some screen time limits for me. I mean, it's kind of like a kid thing to do, but I think if I set myself a screen time limit for the day, wouldn't be the worst thing.
I don't think that's. I mean, the only thing that is going to affect you is your business is mostly through the phone,
That's
but
that. That's that. But I also think that I would like to not drink as much, eat less. I'd like to start running again because it's important for me. And be nicer, I think. And this last year, I realized I was kind of a miserable prick. Every vacation I went on wasn't there, and I think that that's not me. So I'm going to focus on being positive.
I think that's a pretty good one.
That's my resolution to myself and to the world, and that's that. And
Most situations can feel much more pleasant when you're positive about it.
even if you don't think that it's a great situation, it's better to fake it until you make it. I say, why not?
Let's be honest. There's worse things that could be happening.
Yeah, like we had Chinese food today, and maybe the lo mein wasn't the best you've ever had, but it was better than not eating. That's for
I don't
sure.
know. Maybe your guys' lo mein wasn't up to par, but my shit was delicious.
I didn't even have lo mein because I don't fucking like lo mein, and you know that since you've been eating Chinese food with me for years. I heard somebody else remark about the lo mein and the lack of sauce, so I went with that.
My lo mein was fantastic.
My Chinese food, on the other hand, was quite good.
I can't wait. I actually can't wait to go take a nap and then finish the rest of my Chinese food.
That's going to be great. I'm going to finish an 80s movie that I started before, and then maybe go back and watch episode 3 of Squid, the new Squid Games, until I fall asleep.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. Is it on Netflix still?
New season, seven episodes. So first 2 are pretty good. I got to get past the dubbing. You know, it's hard.
It took me so long. I don't think it was still the last episode that I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think I would play that game though. With that kind of money on the line. I mean,
You
I don't want to
would?
die. Yeah, I think I would. I think I'd be pretty good at some of those.
The only thing, there was a few that totally thought I would fail immediately.
Yeah.
It was the one where you fall right through the fucking floor.
Mm-hmm.
Because whoever in that show, whoever figured out if you looked at it a certain way, you knew which one was good.
Yeah. I wasn't going to be able to do
I
that.
was crashing through the first fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure even after watching someone crash through one, I would have jumped through the same one on accident somehow.
I talked out of my ass though because I wouldn't be good at that game at all, and I wouldn't agree to do it.
Even the first challenge, fucking red light, green light. I'm pretty sure I'd have a little.
Yeah. If it was like I could take a couple paintballs to the face, I don't want to die over a stupid game though.
Yeah. I mean, they're like all severely in debt. Like,
yes.
Like they're fucked. Either way.
I mean, I got a couple library books out. I owe on that. You know what I mean? So I got some debt myself that could be really taken away pretty quickly.
Speaking of debt.
Who are we lying? I haven't been to a fucking library in my life.
Speaking of debt, I had a rather weird dream last night.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking. I was driving down a road and it was rainy in my truck, and fucking completely lost control. Fucking slid out off the road, crashed my truck, got out of that motherfucker. The old gap insurance got me through that. But then I went back. I just went back home in a cab, left the truck there, and my mom was like, "It was because you're on your phone," and took my phone and canceled my phone service completely. And then I woke up. I mean,
but you knew already, like the State Farm assessor had already been there and said, "Yeah, now you can walk away from this one."
Yeah, I just went, all right.
Jake from State Farm came and said,
I went like a good neighbor. Jake Farm
said, "That's good," and you were like,
I just said,
shit.
Jake Farm is there. No, but I don't get it. Maybe it's because I want out of that fucking truck. But
yeah,
I literally went gap insurance, took a cab back to my house.
I don't even know if I actually slept last night. I think I passed out. I went to try to get my cowboy boot off, and I had definitely eaten way too much salt.
It's one of the greatest videos I've ever seen.
I could not get that boot off.
I don't want to sleep with one boot on.
Yeah. One boot came right off.
I ate too much.
I did eat too much.
I've never heard of a foot swelling like a gut.
Oh my God. My gut and my foot. My gut and my foot. I don't know what was going on last night.
Is that a thing?
I think it's my neck and my back.
Or like my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
There's that P word again. Ew, grody. All right, so I found Pornhub.
What?
Yeah. I found that Pornhub put out the top searched in each state. Ooh. So I wanted to read a couple of those to you. All right, so Pornhub's the United States top relative searches for Pornhub. So New York was Turkish. I've never searched Turkish in my life. West Virginia.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, but I want to find out. I might go on after this. West Virginia, fat women.
All right.
All right. Vermont likes their tattoos. New Hampshire likes enema. Maine's #1 search.
Time out.
Yep.
What the fuck is an enema?
I think it's where you stick something up your ass, but I don't really understand. I've never searched that video before either.
Like people doing it to themselves? Like just a solo video of jamming something up there?
Rhode Island, they like a wedding. Massachusetts, face sitting. Connecticut, #1 search is a queef. Another one I've never searched.
Never searched
I'm
it,
missing out on a lot of videos.
Never searched it, but I don't think I would be disgusted by it. I think it would be something I might watch.
A queef?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not watching that fucking shit. A Maryland girlfriend. Delaware.
Just girlfriend?
Yep, Delaware.
That's boring.
Mature. Georgia, Ebony.
Is mature older than like MILF?
I think so.
So we're talking like almost grannies?
Missouri, grandma.
Oh.
Yep. Colorado loves their foot jobs. Alaska likes the anal dildo. California went with friend's mom. Now that's a search I think we've all maybe we've been in there before. Oregon, a furry.
All right.
North Dakota, a lesbian strap-on. Iowa, work trip.
Just work trip?
Yep. Wisconsin.
So cheating.
Ohio, cuckold.
Cheating.
Tennessee, chubby MILF. And Pennsylvania, maybe the worst, naked women. Come on, you can find that in a fucking magazine. I'm not going up.
Hold on, but they're on Pornhub and searching up naked women? Isn't that the whole premise of Pornhub?
So, I don't know. Yeah. So the list, there's like 30 things on there that I've never searched, and I've searched a lot of shit.
I can't say that as a New Yorker I've ever searched Turkish.
And Iranian was for New Jersey, so I don't know.
Maybe it's a growing.
I'm gonna have to check the
population.
2 of them out. Because everything
While
knows
we're
what
on
makes
the
a nap
topic
better.
of
Yep.
sexual things, I was watching an episode of The Basement Yard, which I'm wearing today, and they were talking about anal beads, and then I got thinking, how the fuck does one get them inside? Because wouldn't you need something with some like rigidity to get it in there? Because they're flop. It's not a string.
I don't think I've ever seen any.
I've never seen any in person, but I've seen them online in my Amazon. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Saw that in your mom's shopping cart.
But I just was trying, when they brought it up, I was trying to think about it logically, how do you get multiple beads that have nothing? You have to put your finger in there with it.
Yep, I think you're onto that.
You gotta feed that bitch in.
It's really kind of turning my stomach to think about it.
And then
I'm not an ass guy, especially not my own.
And then they said something rather funny where they said, and then you just yank that bitch like you're starting a lawnmower,
like that tether in one of those toy cars.
But then I got thinking that if you were to do that,
you pull it all the way out, then you got to get it back in again.
You got to get it back in again, and if you're, I mean, they're not short. I don't think.
I don't understand what about it feels good.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm a man of science. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
if I got to try it,
there's a large population that I'm assuming uses them, so it can't be bad if they're using it constantly.
Do you think is another thought I was having? Do you think vibrators are only for women? Do you think men ever stick like a dildo or anything vibrators up?
Like going up the butt?
Yeah, probably, right?
I'm sure people have done it. Would it feel good? Do you think that shit would rattle, if you were constipated, that shit would rattle it loose?
An enema. There it is. Oh god.
That's why people search it.
I remember I was called a vernema once, but I mean that was back in the day. I've never done anal before.
A vernema?
Yeah. I've been known to jar stuff loose, I guess. It was only once. It was my gym coach. He promised never to fucking say anything.
Moving on.
Yeah, I mean, I was named captain of the fucking volleyball team that year. Okay.
Didn't even know you played volleyball.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. So yeah, I had a year this past year of eating way too much, drinking way too much. I was definitely miserable. Yeah, basically nothing different than the 45 years before.
But this year,
completely different. You're going to see a changed man. I'm going to have a wig, less of a gut, less side tip. I'm telling you right now, I'm going on Hims and I'm going to get that minoxidil hair shit, see if it regrows it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Why not? And if it doesn't work, then who gives a shit? Have a laugh at my expense. Am I right?
I don't think you're a big fan of that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Last night was something interesting though. We did karaoke for quite a while.
2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours, just basically me and him not giving anyone else the mic.
Yeah. Jumping on Alexa, grabbing a quick song.
We're shoving people out of the way so they can't request their songs.
Exactly right. And his dad, who we love to death, is one of those people. I don't know if you know one. When you're playing a song, he likes to talk his way through it, which is a really annoying trait by this man. And he only does it when, it's late and he's had a few brewskis. But goddamn, last night, if he didn't like the song, he was going to talk his way through the whole thing. And that's a fact.
But luckily, we were singing not so great, but loud enough to tune everything else out.
There was a couple points, though. I thought Rascal Flatts was actually there, and it was
we were. I thought we were going on tour for real for a second.
There was a couple times where we hit some notes, And I was like, holy shit, I saw stars.
Yeah, but now I've actually gotten a few of the videos from last night, and we didn't.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Nah.
Not even close.
Nope, not a bit. But my throat did hurt from singing when I got up this morning. Had a little bit of a headache. I mean, at 46 years old, not a good idea to shotgun beers. And the worst part is it was my idea.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck kind of a loser am I? Another resolution. No more shotgun
Well, that's
beers.
why it's a new year.
It's a new year. I got it all out of my system.
New
last
year,
night.
new me, you know?
You know what I mean? I finally did that cocaine I've been talking about. That's done. Put that in the fucking books.
Clip
2024. Yeah.
Clip that.
Yeah, clip that one. So that's done. Cocaine, gone. Overeating, done. Bald, finished. I'm going to try not to jerk off for a month, too. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
not.
pretty sure you're going to... You literally just said you're going to try it out later, one of those searches.
No, I just said I was going to search it. It doesn't mean I have to do anything. Everybody know that. That's called edging.
Really?
Yep.
You're not going to do anything?
Nope. I don't believe in it. And, so I think this is going to be my year. I think this is going to be our year. I think by the time we have this podcast episode next year, that we're big stars. We look back on this and we say, holy shit. Our content used to suck, but now we're mega stars.
Our content used to suck, but now it's almost good.
It's almost good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give some shit away. That's what next year. This year we can't afford to give anything away. We can't even afford to eat right now. But so we can't give you guys anything. Next year we give you something. Okay? And I didn't do cocaine.
Yeah, I think maybe people believed you.
Maybe people thought, what the fuck? The old guy's got nothing left to lose. I mean, he's wearing a cowboy shirt. I had this shirt on yesterday. Okay, I rolled out of bed to film this podcast, which makes me a dirty, dirty man that I'm still wearing the same shirt. But I'm doing it because I'm like I said, I'm a new man this year. I'm gonna try to care less and be carefree and.
I think that's a good resolution. I think that's
a good one, right?
Just
let it go.
A little more go with the flow in any situation.
I was always go with the flow, and then this year I was like stopping the flow.
Just let the flow go.
Speaking of flow, good segue. Why don't you tell these fine folks about the old sauna situation?
Oh, that was something.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give a little background. We went up to Old Forge, a little snowmobiling trip.
Old Forge, New York, because there is an Old Forge, Pennsylvania, I found out.
Yeah, I have to put that into the GPS once. Mm-hmm. Luckily, I didn't start driving yet. But, went up there, had some nice family time. Also happened to lose all of my... I'm pretty sure I was like 6-1. In one day, I went from 6-1 to a losing record in my football picks.
Mm-hmm.
Had to take a few shots for punishment. But earlier in the day, we went over to the hotel sauna, and there happened to be a woman changing inside the sauna that was in the pool area. Didn't realize, opened the door, and drawers were all the way to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Got a quite the glimpse.
Mm-hmm. Got a good look. You said she was pretty well trimmed up down there. Taking care of herself?
She's definitely taking care of herself.
And you noticed something else, am I correct?
I noticed something else. Little TMI. Sorry if you somehow come upon our content.
Yeah,
but I was able to see that she happened to be on her time of the month.
Mm-hmm. So pretty embarrassing for the
I just felt really bad. She walked out. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I know what it's like. When I was taking a crap at an airplane for the first time in my life and forgot to lock the door, and I was like dripping sweat, and the lady walked in, and then I had to walk past her down the aisle, and she was like, "Sorry about that, honey." I was like, "It's okay. I want to die, but it's okay. It's okay."
Yeah, nah.
I hope I never ever have to crap in an airplane again.
Yeah, an airplane. The airport. All right, airplane. Yeah. No, I'm good on that.
No good.
Although every time that we've gone to fucking Nashville, I end up having to shit at the same JFK airport, and every fucking time the toilet bowls are too high for my short fucking legs, and my shit dangles as if I'm a little kid.
Your shit or your feet?
My feet. Okay.
I thought maybe the shit was just... No. You're shaking your ass back and forth to try to get it to cut it off.
No, I mean, I go in that airport and my feet can't even touch the fucking ground when I am taking a shit.
They only like tall people, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you see Buddy the Elf out at the hockey game with a beer and a cigarette in his mouth?
No.
You didn't see the pictures of that? Let me pull it up here. Oh, he was dressed just like Buddy the Elf. It was Will Ferrell.
Oh. I was like,
Let's see if I can find this picture.
yeah, gotta go hockey game.
Yeah, let me go hockey game.
I mean, if you say Buddy the Elf, it's just gonna bring you Elf the movie. He looks so disheveled.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was not very happy. Which is pretty funny. So we saw, I don't remember the name of it, the new Bob Dylan movie.
Oh, it's a complete
Unknown? Maybe?
complete unknown or something.
That was
like
a
that.
very good movie. I actually saw it twice in 2 days.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking
Yeah.
quite an actor.
So there's this one scene. It's not a spoiler alert, but Bob Dylan's character, his girlfriend, leaves for this like 12-week school trip, which we couldn't really figure out why she was gone so long.
Yeah, I've never seen a 12-week
Basically, when she left, he wound up hooking up with the Joan Baez character,
who he was on the same record with or same label with. She's singing his songs.
So
whatever.
as soon as that happens, J-Bone's girlfriend taps him on the shoulder and says, "Well, I'm never gonna leave for."
She goes, "I'm never going on vacation."
Yeah, and then I said, "Well, the good news is neither one of us sing like Bob Dylan or look like Timothy Chalamet."
Yeah,
so
I think she's safe.
I think she's probably good to go. But no, the movie was good, but he definitely came off like a douche.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little bit before my time. I've heard a few of his little ditties, but
he's even before my time. That motherfucker's 83 years old, got
Yeah.
a net worth of $500 million. Joan Baez still alive. Only character from that, well, the guy in the hospital, Woody Guthrie, died, and then the great Edward Norton's character, he passed. But
Pete Seeger.
But the girl actually died, the girlfriend, the red hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, lung cancer.
That's
Boy, I'm just a beacon of fucking information.
What happened? What happened to the positive fucking
Yeah.
outlook?
Well, I can't lie about the facts. You know what I mean?
Said she passed away.
Yeah. Well, she passed away. She was surrounded by family and friends. She had a great life. I mean, hell, she got to date Bob Dylan. That's got to be pretty good.
I don't know though.
Yeah, maybe
From what we saw, it really wasn't.
No.
It really wasn't. He didn't seem like the nicest man ever.
Maybe he was. Hey, Bobby, if you want to come on here and talk about how you are in real life, we'd be happy to have you. I think we could probably find a spot for him.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we could find a spot for him. We could probably squeeze you in, if you want to talk about a couple of things. I think it's
You want to clear your name? Because maybe that,
you want to clear your name.
Maybe that movie gave you a bad rep.
I'm sorry, but Johnny Cash came across a lot cooler in that movie than you.
I mean, he did fucking that scene where he fucking is completely hammered in the morning and tries to move his car.
Drives right in, pulls into one, backs into the other, and then just gets out.
He goes, "That's good."
Yeah, we're good here. But yeah, no, it was a good movie. If I had to give it a score on the old Vernometer, I think I'd give it.
Are you just throwing it like Vern in front of everything now?
A Vernoma, a Vernmo, a Vernometer. I think that I would probably give it a 7 out of 10.
I think that's good. Maybe mid sevens, like 7.4.
7.4.
I would give it 7.4.
All right. So a cumulative score of 7.2. And
that's an average, not cumulative.
That's an average, not a cumulative, and it is what it is. But it is what it is. Listen, I'm not a fucking very smart man. I wasn't smart in 24. I haven't been smart since 1978. That resolution is not going to change in 2025. I can guarantee you. I can tell myself.
Well, I mean, you could hit that library you said you never been to.
What's the difference? I could go to a porn studio too, but if I don't have the equipment to become a porn star, I don't have the brain to be smart. It's not a lack of fucking trying. I just mean that I have a very, very short attention span and an even smaller brain. So I don't know why we have to talk about this. Damn it. But yeah, no, maybe I'll hit a library.
Yeah, or just Google. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
or just Google shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with movie facts and quotes. That's about all I need to get
It
through
is
this
pretty
life.
phenomenal. After nearly over a decade of watching movies with you, I am now able to get at least a good chuckle out of my future father-in-law by just reciting some quote from the movie he's watching.
Yeah, he does enjoy you. Which you should enjoy those genes though, because if you have kids, they might actually be taller than 6 feet, which would be a fucking pretty
I
phenomenal
don't think
feat.
we even need to say 6 feet because I'm not even close. I'm 5'7", so maybe they'll be taller than 5'7".
Yeah, well, he looks like he's like 6'5".
When he was leaving, I was standing on the stairs while he was saying goodbye, and I go, holy fuck, I'm finally your height. I was 2 stairs up.
Yeah,
So we took a picture.
because usually I see you hug him goodbye and your head's on his titties. So I mean,
Not even. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure I'm almost like crotch level.
Good. Bye bye, Papa.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. You said crotch level, and my mind immediately went. How great it would be to have.
Why do you have to
I
say
don't
Papa?
know. I don't know what you call him. What do you call him?
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever. I don't know.
Papa?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't really
man.
know. What do I call him? I don't really call him Ed.
Big Ed?
No, I
I
don't
guess
call
you
him.
can't call
No.
him Big Ed.
No. It was actually the first time her whole family had been around that version of our family.
Oh, when they left before the getting got good. Is that expression? The going got well?
The going gets.
Got to get the good going? That's
That's
definitely not it.
The going
Nope.
when the going gets tough,
The tough get going.
the tough. I don't fucking know.
But I think the getting's good got the good. I don't know. Either way, they got out before the getting got there. So I don't
Before the
think
getting got to where it was getting to go.
yeah, they left, so they didn't really see yet.
No, it
What we
seemed they enjoyed their time.
yeah, it seemed like they did. It's a hard family to break into. I can tell
Yeah.
you that.
No, I can't lie. There was a little nerves.
Was there?
There was a little nerves coursing through. You know,
Mhm.
they've met the family, but they've never met the family. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I had a great
I
time.
told them, I'm like, I'm pretty sure your parents like me enough now where this won't matter.
Hmm. I don't think anything happened that wasn't a lot of fun.
No, that was actually one of our best parties we've ever done. I think.
Yeah. No, it was great. I had a
I
great
think it
time.
was straight fun the entire time.
I was hoping that Justin was going to jump through a table, but he did not.
Yeah, no.
So who are you going to drop an Easter egg out to? We haven't done that in a while. We're getting ready to wrap this bitch up. Let's see if we could.
Who's someone?
Let's see if we could call somebody out to
You
see
know
if they
what?
really care.
I have a roommate. She tells me all the time that she's got to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're on Apple Music, she said she's got access to watch it. Also, she's pretty sure everyone has access to YouTube, but that's for another conversation.
Yes, exactly.
Sadie, aka Mercedes Harvey.
Mercedes, huh?
Yep.
Really?
It's a pretty cool name, actually.
It's a great name.
She's our Easter egg for the day.
Okay. You got to say something nice about her.
I got a few nice things about her.
Okay.
For one, actually, we're gonna start with one thing that I say that I can't agree with is she's a big book person.
Mm-hmm.
To each their own.
Yeah.
I'm not a big book person.
Not a big book person.
But she is actually
I need
one
pictures, big letters.
Yeah, she's one of the sweetest people that I've ever met. So always looking out for the person she's.
There you go.
All of her friends.
So there is the Easter egg. Since it's the last week of the football season, I would like to propose to you a question.
What?
Instead of picking teams, I'd like to give you the option of yes or no. Do you think Saquon Barkley will, in fact, break the single season record?
I do think they will. I do think he will. Maybe I could text Ethan, get a little insider trading.
I'm going to say he's not going to.
He's not that far away.
I'm not saying he is, but I don't see why they really have the why they would care enough about a single season record to put the playoffs possibly at risk by having him play
against the fucking Giants,
against a team that would love nothing more than to knock that fucker out for the rest of the year.
Do you really think there's malice behind them? I mean, they're literally one of the dumbest fucking franchises in the
Yeah, I mean, how the fuck do you win that game? You have the first
Yeah.
overall pick, and you win a game. I mean, they beat the Colts. Yeah, Flacco's the quarterback. Whatever, Richardson's out. But god damn, they never should have won that game.
It
They're
was
all
dumb.
happy
It
about
was
it.
so dumb. Like this whole year just proves how dumb the Giants are. They basically paid Daniel Jones way more money than Saquon Barkley to get him off of the field.
Hmm.
Saquon leaves to a division rival and has his fucking greatest season yet.
Maybe the greatest of any running back ever.
Yeah, and you're finally able to get a first round pick. You could maybe perchance draft a really good quarterback for the next few years. And what do? You fucking win a game to bump you out of that fucking spot.
I think they're the number 4 now, and the only
Yeah.
saving grace is that the Patriots are number 1, and they got their quarterback, Drake Mesa. I mean, maybe they lose this week coming up, and then things change. And the Raiders win 2 in a row. Why the fuck did the Raiders
Like,
win
why
2?
are these teams trying to win?
I would just not even be trying to play. I'd
Put
send
your
Rudy
fucking
Rudiger
backup.
out there.
You throw your backups in there, get them some fucking real game experience,
Uh-huh.
and you let them loose, okay? You let them fucking loose. You don't need to win.
You say, hey, look here, I'll give you, $200 to go throw an interception or something. I mean, you don't need to fucking win this
You
game.
know the Kurt Warner movie
Uh-huh.
where he goes to the XFL and he throws a touchdown and
Yeah.
gives a hundy. He's
Yeah.
like, for every touchdown,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking, you walk off the sideline. I don't even know who the fucking head coach for the Giants is right now, but you throw him a $50 or $100 bill for every interception that dude throws. All right, because I don't really know why you want to win.
Me neither.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, what's his name? Drew Lock,
Yep.
their quarterback.
Yep.
Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he didn't want to give them a reason to replace him again.
Yeah, I mean, he's a first-round quarterback, I think, a couple years ago, but hasn't really panned out.
Maybe
I
that's
can't
what it
see
is. Maybe he said, "Oh, fuck that! I'm not letting them draft my replacement."
I say go out, sign Justin Fields. What the fuck do I know? Either the Jets or the Giants. That would be what I would do.
I think.
But again, I've never run a football team. I don't know if you know that. I've never run a football. A couple fantasy championships
I don't know.
might qualify me to
I've
be
put
fucking
together
put
a
as.
pretty fucking good Madden team here and there.
Yeah, that is true. You know what? We might have the skill level to
I
put a
think we
team
could do it.
together. I'm pretty sure that we can.
Can I get everyone I ever want?
Yes, you can. There's no payroll, so it really doesn't
So I
matter.
can get like Josh Allen with fucking
Justin Jefferson,
Justin Jefferson, and
Jamar Chase. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
I get all that.
You get an elite defense. You get a great running back. Yeah, whatever you need.
Just give me the Eagles. I'll throw fucking Jetta's on there, Chase, and I'll switch. I would switch Hurts out for fucking Allen. I would. Even I know that Hurts works for that fucking that team, but
yeah, Allen would work for any team.
Yeah, Allen is just Allen.
Yeah.
I did tell Ethan that he works with Saquon all the time, that I never would ask him to introduce me to like any one of his business clients because that's business. You don't want to do that. If he ever gets a thing with Josh Allen, I will be begging him constantly to let me meet him.
Yeah. I would love to see you screech when you got to meet him like a real
fanboy. Either I'm screaming like a little girl or I'm passing out.
Yeah. So great to see you pass out. Josh is holding you, screaming for help. I'm not giving this motherfucker mouth to mouth.
If I pass out and Josh Allen is holding me, if you don't take a picture, I'm never talking to you.
Oh, of course I'll take a picture from many different angles. All right. Well, any other resolutions? Anything else you want to say about this new year?
We got to make because Thursday's tomorrow.
Oh,
we got to make our picks.
Just whatever game it is. Whatever game it is. It doesn't matter to me.
I did, in fact, lose almost every game this last Sunday, so I'm going to let you have your pick.
Could I just say that we probably agree that It Ends With Us was a very good movie? And
I think
out of the two, we probably, well, I'll speak for myself. I think Blake Lively got a bad fucking rap. I think this guy had a smear campaign to go after him. The guy was a director. He was talking about his porn addiction.
Yeah.
He was talking about all kinds of shit. And maybe the guy's an asshole. It's maybe because I really like her and I like Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, she never seems like the type to be like the one to accuse without.
Yeah. Why would you need to?
Yeah. She doesn't need a career boost or anything like that. She's pretty popular.
Yeah, I'd say so.
She's pretty set. She's got
She's gonna be
two kids.
popular.
They got 2 kids, I think. You know, she's married to Ryan Reynolds. They're doing pretty well financially.
I mean, the kids probably aren't that good looking. I mean, you take parents that look like that.
I mean, you get Ryan
There's only
Reynolds, you
so
get
much
Blake
you could do.
Lively, you mix them together, you know,
You make it.
Yeah, the kids
Might be a mongoloid, but
Yeah.
you know, I mean, other than that, things are gonna
might be a mongoloid. They're doing Saturday games.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Interesting.
Been doing it.
Where the fuck is Thursday night?
Ooh, let's do Cincinnati and Pittsburgh.
We can do that.
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh.
They both want to win that game.
I know what team I want. He's my fantasy QB. My QB buddy forever.
I'll let you take that, even though I think you're right.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Mr. Joe Cool. Joey Burrow. And the Cincinnati Bengals.
What was the spread thing you said to make it? Well, I want that now.
You want it?
I want it because I feel like you're right.
I'll give you 3 points.
So what they have
if
to win
they
by more by 3,
then neither one of us win.
But if they win by more,
if they win by 2, then you win. 2-1.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. I'll agree to that because I think you're right.
I think that is a very fair way to play this game, my friend. I really
think you are right.
I do. Well, thank you all for tuning in on this New Year's Day hungover, totally overeaten Chinese food fat motherfucker. Couldn't get his cowboy boots on, son of a bitch. Burn Mo and J-Bone.
Which my roommates for Christmas got me this fantastic Carhartt sweatshirt that says J-Bone on the back.
One day that thing's going to be autographed personally by the cast and given out to somebody that cares. Right now, nobody gives a shit. But one day, we're going to be big.
I don't really want to get rid of my sweatshirt.
Well, you know what? If the people are asking, and we've got fucking fans coming out of the woodwork.
I kind of want to keep my sweatshirt. Can I get a new one?
Can I just say that if we keep eating the way we are, you're not going to fit in that motherfucker
by 2026.
Point. So
I get an extra large, and we send that one out.
You go to XL, I go to 2XL. Everybody's fat and happy, and you guys get a shirt. It sounds like it's a win-win in 26. Thank y'all for coming on out. Hit that fucking subscribe button and turn on those notifications.
Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Spotify.
Anywhere you can find your podcast, you will hear our sweet voices. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you next week.
We will, no doubt.